Hey everybody, how you doing? I was busy, so I didn't have time to make a video until now. Um, First off, just some updates. Market selling off again today. I was buying down here S&P, December S&P E-mini 2122. Bought some SPY, some QQQ, and DIA. Okay, so buying this dip. So just wanted to get that out of the way. By the way, MMT+trader subscribers and those of you who are on a 30-day free trial, I emailed updates out with all of those position recommendations as well as some other individual stocks. So make sure you have that. If you do not have your 30-day free trial of MMT+trader, you could go to my website, www.pitfalls.com, click on the tab that says products, and just sign up for a 30-day free trial. I will send you those updates that I sent out this morning. All right. Now, here's the thing. I mean, a lot of you, getting more or less an introduction, a real introduction, I should say, to the investment and trading game since you have been following me. Up until now, if you have been dabbling in the markets, I'm sure you were jumping in there and stopping yourself out like a stop loser and doing all the other self sabotaging things that are taught in books, right? Somebody or you read something in a book, so you were a parrot, right? And you were doing all those things and you were getting chopped up, and you came to me for whatever reason. Maybe you were intrigued by the MMT, maybe from my market calls, which have been 100% correct, and maybe from my mental game, training and discussions that I have, put on these videos. And now you're getting a whole different exposure, a whole different sort of training. And you thought coming into this, wow, this guy, he has a view of things. It's really sharp. It's really logical. It's really rational. It makes a lot of sense. He's catching the markets right. I'm listening to him. I'm going to follow. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be easy. And then you're faced with an environment like this. And and we've had similar environments to this. For those of you who have been following long enough, we had the Brexit situation. That actually didn't last very long. That turned right back around. We had the situation in February. We had the situation in March. We had a situation in May, right? But for those of you who are new, you're feeling, hey, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to jump in and boom, bing, bang, boom. I'm making profits. I never have to worry. There's no stress. Everything is butterflies and rainbows, right? And now you're seeing what I'm talking about. So this has nothing, let me just say this. This has nothing to do with markets, okay? Markets are markets. They're going to be moving around. The stock market over time, I'll make it very simple for you folks. And I've said this in the past, the stock market goes up over time. It's a growth function. That's it. You could look at any long-term chart of the stock market, it goes up. And to deny that is just to deny reality. So I'm not going to get into that. You don't even need my instruction. I mean, as far as investing is concerned, you buy a market index and just hold on. It goes up. But where you need my help, probably, is in the aspect of mental game. And if you are learning anything at this point, it is that the real struggle, the real challenge that you have to face in becoming successful as an investor or a trader is navigating through these periods when it's kind of rough waters, when things look uncertain, when they're not going your way, when you're stressed out, when you have high anxiety, and when everybody is screaming the opposite of the position that you have right now. Remember, we go against the 100%. We go against the zombies because the 100% and the zombies and the mousy boys and the parrots and the stop losers, they don't understand anything. In one way or another, they are misinformed and misled and ignorant, and that's how they're going to stay. All right, they're dense. We do not subscribe to stupidity. We do not subscribe to anything that is non-scientific or rational or logical. But, there are going to be times like this. And I think the biggest lesson you take out of this is the lesson of patience, the lesson of not getting emotional, the lesson of detachment, the lesson of staying calm, the lesson of staying rational, and the understanding that real wealth, real profits, and wealth, let's just use that word, comes as a result of the proper behavior. It has nothing to do with the methodology. It has nothing to do with the approach, although having an understanding of MMT, knowing what the correct information is, absolutely gives, and knowing things like market composition and mental game and how other people behave, absolutely gives me an enormous edge over everybody else and those of you who follow what I do. But the struggle is within yourselves. It's always going to be that way. It's not the market. The market can do absolutely nothing to you. Nothing. It's an inanimate thing. You do to you whatever it is you do. That means make money. That means lose money. That means get scared. That means stay calm. That means stay confident. Whatever it is you choose or train yourself to do. I got students here now started right out of the get-go. Never had any trading experience in their lives. I got one guy, never traded in his life. The guy's like, he's knocking it out of the park, left and right. Okay? I mean, he sends me emails and we talk. It's pretty incredible because basically he's saying his whole life has been turned around. He was kind of down and negative and not seeing any future, and he got into, he followed me and he absorbed this stuff pretty quickly. Maybe he's a prodigy, I don't know, but he's amazing. And then I have some of you who, you bought the stock course. You're sending me stock picks that are fantastic. I haven't even come across these stocks. I mean, you're giving me tips. So there are some of you who embrace it, but it's like anything else. It's like athletics. It's like academics. It's like anything else. You're the ones who rise to the top. And I said this before. I see already who you are, at least among those who communicate with me directly, and the ones who leave comments here. I can see it already. It's a certain set of character traits. But anyway, I don't want to get too off course here in this discussion. What I want to say is the market can do nothing to you. It can absolutely do nothing to you. Okay? You do whatever it is you do to yourself. So keep that in mind. You have total 100% absolute control over your own outcome. Has nothing to do with the market. Has nothing to do with other people's opinions. You have total absolute control. You have to understand that. And once you understand that, then you have to behave in a fashion that makes whatever it is you want, hopefully a positive thing, happen. Most people do get whatever it is they want, but like I said, they don't even know what they want. They don't know who they are. The market will expose you. Okay? I've had this discussion in the past. So think about that. I bought down here. Let's see what happens. Because, by the way, a rate hike is a helicopter drop. I've been all through this. If the Fed said it was going to send out $10 billion in checks, everybody would be buying stocks. They'd be selling the dollar. They'd be buying gold. They'd be going nuts. But that's exactly what a rate hike is. It forces the Fed to send money to people. When the Fed decides to hike rates, it is required to send money to people. So it's basically the same thing as the Fed saying, hey, everybody, we're sending out money next week, or whenever that meeting is. And instead of running out and buying stocks and saying stimulus, stimulus, they're all panicking. Oh, my God, the Fed's sending out $10 billion. Oh, my God, I better sell all my stocks. I better sell all my stocks. It's a crash. The Fed is sending out checks. Think about it. It's idiotic. See you later. Bye.